Hello, today we're playing with art dice. I got these in my stocking from my son for Christmas, and I just wanted to see what they were all about. So here I am unpacking it and looking through it. I see the yellow dice has feelings like anger and love, sorrow. There are so many different types of subjects that you can see through here. You can pick which color of dice you want to roll. This has a mammal, bird, fish, reptile, human, child, and adult. Human, adult, so this is a subject. Then there's some sports games, transportation, buildings. What's that say? Garbage? Seashells, mountains, and insect. So just different things that you can add to your dice that you want to shake and get, something that you want to paint. So this is just talking about the different mediums like watercolors, markers, stuff like that. So I picked watercolor. Well, I shook. I got Impressionist. And I got fish and flowers. So I am doing this video to see how to get it done. So now I got to draw this subject, and I've picked a water type drawing that I want to do. So I'm going to have a boat with some fish, and we're in the water underneath the boat, underneath the fish, looking up. So I'm taking my time. Drawing this, having fun. It's all about having fun and just thinking of everything I'm going to put in my picture here. So this is like just a fun little exercise. Nothing formal, just having fun and drawing. So here we go. I am going to get these drawn out and then start painting. So now I just have the rest of the fish and the flowers to draw here and put a little tie around them, and then I will be painting this cute little picture. I have flowers, fish, Impressionist watercolor. And I didn't know what Impressionist is. So I looked it up, and I found out that I had something that was an Impressionist thing all along. And this is a Claude Monet style. I am unsure if this is a painting that he did or if it was... I've looked this up and the picture's a little different. Hopefully it's not a knockoff. I got this on Amazon. It's a travel kit. And open it up. It has the full tins, and they have magnets on them. This is my Sennelier basic kit here. And I haven't done swatches on them yet, but I had an Impressionist one, and I liked it so much that I ordered another one. And I had no idea, this is me, I'm new to art. I had no idea that they're both Claude Monet and they're both impressionistic type of paintings. So these are real cute. They're metal. Like I said, they come with the full, upside down. They come with the full pan inserts, and they have the magnets to put on the bottom so that when you're outside painting or whatever and you might turn it this way, they won't fall off. or fall out. But aren't those pretty? So this is an extra one, and I thought maybe one day I'll give it away. Or I might find some more paint to put in it. But right now I have this one, and I'm going to keep this in LEA, and I might get some extra colors to go in here. So that is that. Get in there. So I have to figure out how to do this. So I've got fish and flowers. That's what I have to have in my painting. And I have a boat. This is looking up towards the boat from the bottom of the lake. And I'm looking up at two fish, a male and a female. And there's a hook with a worm on it. And a little bobber, a fishing pole. And there's two people in the boat up here. And this fish has flowers for the female fish. So I thought it was cute. So that is what I'm going to try to paint impressionistically. So I think I'm going to use probably, I'm thinking of a square, maybe a square type brush. It will be, this here is going to be an outer water. This here is the darker area of the water, and then this would be a lighter area because we're underneath the water looking up towards the bottom of the boat. And we're going to have a darker out here and lighter in the middle. So I am thinking, that's probably the way to go. So we're going to try this. So I got rid of some of the sunlight because it was really blinding here. So we're going to try this. This is just for fun. I got a little bit of paint on there. This is just for fun. We're just playing around. That's the important thing about watercolor. We're going to try to do a little impressionist type painting due to my art dies that I got for Christmas. Thank you, Robert, my son. And we're going to go ahead and get started on this. So I'm kind of thinking maybe just a little bit of a pre-treat here of the paper. So I think impressionistic is you're less doing a detailed type thing. You're kind of, from what I've seen, just have a little bit of dabbing here and there. And that's how I want this outer circle to look. Kind of dabby. I'm going to dab it a little more on the edges here because I don't have tape. I'll leave a little white here and there. So with this, I'm thinking we're going to have less detail in the painting. Because like this, there's really no detailed face. It's all kind of like if you're looking through a lens with a little bit of Vaseline on the lens, you know, you really can't see it that well. I got to get around these fish fins here. Doesn't that look pretty? That is so darn cool. So we're playing around. I never knew what impressionism was until I got this cute little gift from my son, which he asked me, Mom, what do you want for Christmas? And I pulled up some stocking stuffer like things. And I said, I'd like to have this dice kit so that I can, sometimes you think, well, what am I going to paint today? And I thought this would be perfect. This would be perfect. And it taught me something. It taught me what impressionistic type paintings are. And this is Claude Monet. And I really like him. I think he might be one of my favorites. Okay, so we have the outer area of the water. We're underneath these fish in the boat, looking up. And I think I need to do the fish next. I don't want to get blue on the fish. Another problem I have been having is I have carpal tunnel and my hand is numb. So I have been wearing a carpal tunnel brace. And yesterday I did some sketches and it really hurt my hand. So I'm looking into exercises for that. And God, I hope this ain't gonna be something that's gonna be going on for some time. My fish are going to be, I think I'm gonna do their body in a little bit of a darker color here. And then their fins I'm gonna do in a yellow ochre. So we're gonna have a little bit of a muted Payne's gray. Oh, I forgot all about the, so I don't know how we're gonna do this, but we're gonna try it. We got a little bit of green here for our lovely flowers. All right, we're gonna leave that alone. And what's fun about this painting is there are so many different things going on with it that I can do little pieces at a time. So, we're not gonna have the perfect fish fin here, but it's gonna be in there. I really hope you guys can see this. So we're just dabbing, a little dabbing. And then for the face, we're just going to do the face like this. And then we'll have a little black fin coming up out of here. There we go. Maybe just a tip on the fins here. There. And we're gonna do some, we're just gonna dab some roses here. All right. We have some roses. gonna let that dry a little bit. We're gonna do the, whoops. We're gonna do the boat here. I think I'm wanting, my hand is numb. And do it like that. Leave it a little white there. The engine area is going to be a little dark. And so are these heads. They're looking over the boat, down at the fish. And we're just going to have a little dark thing there. Let's see. My hand is numb. All right, there's the hook. I'll probably use my pen on this, make those dark with the light eyes. And what color am I gonna do I think I'm gonna do a pinkish color for my for my worm. We're gonna make him kind of a pink worm here. I gotta be careful because I just put that black on there. We'll leave it like that for now. Let it dry. This little bobbin here needs to be a red. Bobbins are red and white. I can go over that with a pen. So the only thing left is I need to do the water in the middle for the lighter water. We're looking up from underneath the boat. I just want to let this black fishing line dry. And I could actually do a little bit of the fishing line here. And these are little circles that the fishing line has for the pole. Cute. So cute. Cute little worm hanging out, hoping he's not going to get ate off of this fish hook. Cute little wormy. And I'll fix that with a pen. Alrighty. Hello, fishes. Now, the guy is hoping that maybe the girl is going to be interested in his flowers, but it looks like she's interested in the hook. So she's wanting a worm, and he's wanting love. Go figure. Now, if I could figure this out, we're going to try this. We're just going to put a little bit of fish scales here. Little bit of fish scales on our little body, on both of these cuties. And then I'm going to just have a little bit of fish veins here on their cute little fins. So this is my last painting of 2025. My last little painting of my fishes. And we're going to go back to this. And we're going to add some lighter. I need light blue, please. I think I need it lighter. Add some water to that. Boom. Boop, boop, doo, doo. We'll just make it light. It is lighter. And we're just having fun here with watercolor and water. Kind of want to circle around this boat here, because it's kind of like this circle. So we're just dabbing. We're making an impression. And I need to probably check a little more into Impressionism, find out a little more about it. This is really interesting. I want to do more of this. I absolutely love this. And I would like to do something like that. So we have, whoops, I missed a place because of the shadows from my shade. You know, we're not completely filling things in because I'm thinking Impressionism is just a hint of what it should be. I mean, I might be wrong, but that's what I'm thinking. Okay, So light water, dark around the edges. We'll just kind of dab that up a little more. Probably shouldn't have. So I'm going to leave the rest of it alone. But isn't that cute? Two fish. I'll fix the eyes. I'm going to let that dry, and then I'll get... Oh, watch out, Barkley. Mama's stepping on you, big boy. My little guy. Alrighty. Which ones will I need? Probably... I'm thinking the one. You okay, boo-boo? Mama step on your toe? Yeah, must not have hurt too much. You didn't cry. Of course, that doesn't matter. You didn't cry. All right, I'm hoping I'm still in the picture here. Good Lord, I hope I didn't paint that whole thing in. All right. So we're going to let this dry. Alrighty. Hopefully you can still see it. I am going to go around the boat. And I'm sure this wasn't... I'm sure that this isn't how you do impressionism. But I think we need to have a big mouth here. Now she's looking at the worm and he's looking down at her. I think the pen is helping you see the fins a little better here. And we have a little tie here with a little thing. We'll put a little eyeball on the worm. So yeah, how cute is this?